everyone. In today's video, we shall learn about how we can prevent the submission of a form from entering twice into the database and displaying it on the design twice. So let's get started. So I just clicked on the add button and I got this pop-up form. So I'm going to quickly fill in details over here. I'm going to fill in Jane and random number for the policy number, amount insured, and the issue date and the maturity date 27th August 2025, and this can be 4, and this can be, the premium can be 2,500, and the remark can be LIC policy, and I can upload a file. This is a dummy file. Okay, so all of my details have been entered in the form, so now I can go ahead and create it. But when you look closely, this is what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to double click on create, and then you will notice that we have entered twice. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to click on this twice, give it a double click. Okay, so here you can see like insurance details saved, insurance details saved. But then when we just created an insurance detail, it is just basically one set of information, right? And by one set of information, I mean this entire set of information is one set of information. It should be posted only once. So after I double clicked on create, it has automatically updated it twice to the database and plus the design view which you are currently seeing. So you can see this is the first entry and this is the second entry. So we basically have a double entry going on. So now I'm going to go ahead into my bubble editor right here, and I've already taken up the reusable element. In this case it is insurance, so the reusable element is MF, that is menu focus underscore insurance detail, which is both the insurance detail, design page, and this reusable element are related. So now here what we can do is, I'm going to move this to the side because I'm going to be accessing this save button right here, and I'm going to rename this as well because it's slightly not clear. Okay, so now here you can see the I button, so I'm going to click on it and I'm going to create a new custom state. So to create a new custom state, I can just click on it once and this pop-up opens up. So for the state name, I'm going to type in processing. So for the state type, I'm going to select yes or no, and I'm going to go ahead and click on create. So after you have created the custom state, it is right here in this panel. I'm going to go ahead and close this, and to access the custom state that you have created, it is right here in this eye icon right here. So you can access it right there. So once I have done creating the custom state, I'm going to go ahead and click on start edit workflow, and it's going to take me to the workflow tab right here. So as you can see, I have renamed, so it is quite clear. So I'm going to go over to step 1. I'm going to right click and insert an action, and what this does is it brings up this box which here you can add an action, and the action that we want to add in is, I'm going to type in set state, and the option has come up right here. As you can see, it is the set state of an element. So I'm going to click on it once, and it has created the step. So I'm going to drag this right here. So over here it is asking for an element, and the element that we want to access is the button, the save button itself. So I'm going to click on it once, and all of these options are right here. So I'm going to scroll down till I can get this save button, and it is right here as you can see. So I'm going to click on it once, and it is asking you for custom state, and the custom state that we have created is processing. I'm going to click on it once, and it's asking you for the value. In this case, I'm going to give in yes. So if you remember, we have given a yes and no value for processing. That's why it is giving you both the yes value and the no value. So in this case, we are going to give it yes. So the other thing that we need to do is we have to go down over here, and you can go ahead and search for the element, and the element that we are going to again edit is custom create or edit a thing. So the other element that we have to set a state to, similar to the save button, is the custom create edit thing. So I'm going to click on it once, and the workflow is come up. As you can see, we have 3 steps, and I'm going to add it to the last step, that is step 4. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to type in set state, and the option has come up, so I'm going to click on that once. And similar to how we did the element, the element that we want is the save button again. So I'm going to scroll down till I can find it. It's right here, and the custom state we have created is processing, and in this case we are going to give it no. So that's pretty much it in the workflow. It is quite simple and straight, but we still need to do a little bit of conditioning. So let's go ahead to the design view over here. So we have set the state in the save button, as you can see here. So we are going to give it a bit of conditioning over here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on conditional, define another condition, and over here I'm going to give it this button is processing is yes. Then I'm going to select a property. The property, this element isn't clickable. I'm going to check this and select a property to change when true, to see the difference when the output is running. So I'm going to give it a background color. So let's do gray. I'm going to tone this down a bit. Let's do something in the middle. Let me give it 63. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead back to my design view. That's the result, and I'm going to update this page so that all the state that we set and all the workflows can be updated in the design view, and we can test it out again. So we have just refreshed the page, so let's go ahead and click on add to add a new set of details, and I'm going to type in Nelly. The policy number can be this, amount insured, and the issue date can be in November 10th, and the maturity date can be 30th of August 2029, 8 2500. This can be LIC policy. I'm going to update a file, a dummy document. Okay, the document has updated, so now we can see that the blue button is come up because all of these fields are compulsory, so that's why it was gray all along. So I'm going to again double click to see if it works, if the conditioning and the setting of the state has worked. I'm going to double click it right now. So I have, and you can see there's only one notification that we got, and it has come. Only one entry, even though I double clicked it really fast, only one entry has come up, which is pretty good, so that there's no duplication of data. So there we go. We have solved the problem of double entry into the database, as well as the UI design, that is the design that you are currently seeing on the screen, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.